Hello and welcome. Let's get cracking to the Egg Pod. I'm here with my good friend, once again, talking about eggs, my man Josh Allen.
What's up?
Last time we talked about breakfast, right?
Yep.
I remember you said something about you like it scrambled. I mean, you like your scrambled eggs plain. Like we're gonna have to talk about that.
I don't mind them plain, but it's not like I don't put seasoning in my eggs.
It sounded like I don't know. It sounded like you did it. It sounded like once you crack the eggs and they turn a little solid, you just put them right in your mouth.
No,
That's exactly what it sounds like.
I'm not one of those sick freaks that like eat eggs raw, which is actually a point that I've always been confused about, because salmonella poisoning. You get salmonella poisoning mainly by eating raw eggs, right? Mm-hmm. At least that's the general consensus.
Or chicken.
Or chicken, yes. Or not often any raw meat. But it's typically known you get salmonella poisoning from eating raw meat or raw eggs.
Yes.
But then you have the people who will bodybuilders. They'll often eat raw eggs because it's like pure protein.
Yeah, it's a good source of protein.
Yeah. And I always see that happen. I'm like, but aren't eggs supposed to give you salmonella poisoning? Now, I know it's not like every single egg, has salmonella in it, and you run the risk every single time you may possibly ingest a raw egg. But at the same time, your chances go up significantly if you're guzzling 20 eggs.
Guzzling
20 eggs for in the morning, and then guzzling 20 more eggs by the end of the day for a workout routine.
It sounds like you got a vendetta against bodybuilders.
I got nothing against bodybuilders.
To all the bodybuilders, I want you to know that Josh hates you. That's what I want you to know.
I have no problem with bodybuilders, but at the same time, I want to know the science behind the chances of you getting salmonella poisoning, because apparently that's supposed to be a pretty big thing that happens with eggs, and yet you people seem to be completely immune to it.
You see that? Now he's using racial terms. You people. You heard that? You see that? Yeah, shame on you.
If only this wasn't a podcast.
Shame on you. But either way, if like you said, if it's a couple of the bad eggs that gives you salmonella, right? If there's a whole what is a dozen? A dozen eggs is 12, right?
Yeah. So
you have a 1 in 12 chance almost, right? So I don't know how common salmonella is.
Neither do I. Honestly, I've never actually heard of anyone getting salmonella.
Yeah, neither have I.
But it's apparently a pretty bad disease.
I hear a lot of people say that like if you're eating something like if it looks like uncooked, they'd be like, "Oh, you better give me salmonella." But I've never seen somebody at the hospital saying, "Oh, I got salmonella."
Yeah, I've never actually heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I've heard it's a pretty bad disease, and if people who have had it, it's not a good time for them.
Would you drink them eggs raw?
No, not at all.
No,
not in the slightest.
Not at all.
No.
A little bit of salt.
No, would you? Why is that?
I mean, if I'm constantly working out, right, and I'm trying to build the gains and have no neck, then yeah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be committed.
No,
it's disgusting.
I can get plenty of the protein by just eating the eggs cooked. I don't know what the difference is between eating it raw and eating it cooked. I can't imagine.
It's quick. You always got to go out to the gym.
No, but these people will prepare breakfast, I don't know, high carb breakfast, and then have a cup full of eggs and, down that. And I'm like, why didn't you just cook the eggs? You already prepared the breakfast. You just prepare the eggs.
Maybe it goes away when it starts cooking. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, yeah, because you cook out the potential of the disease.
Yeah, but why they eat it raw? I don't know.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. If anyone
maybe it loses protein as you cook it. Thank you for joining me in the Egg Pod podcast, where we talk about everything eggs and eggs adjacent. Tune in next time.